Let's take a sneak peek now into the 3-5 Digital Back to School Bundle. Remember, this is a brand new bundle that we put together for you. Now, there are 13 resources. Let's check out the first one, 10 easy science experiments. All you're going to do is click the download. It will be a PDF, and you open it up. And what's cool about this one, it's a printable version. So when you get back into the classroom full time and a digital version, your kids are going to love this. So there are experiments that you guys can do together, or maybe you can assign them to your students. Let's check out Magically Dry Science Experiment. And even though this is for 3-5, I would still use these in my second grade classroom. So you can see there's vocabulary, making predictions. So you could even do the experiment with your students together, and then you can assign this to them independently. Now, you'd obviously do predictions ahead of time, but all of the stuff that happens afterwards would be great independent practice for them. And then goes through the experiment, what you guys are going to do together. Let's see. And then some extension activities. So that's just one of the 10 experiments that you guys are going to do. Now your next activity here is a U.S. Rivers, Mountains, Physical Features digital activity. This is Digital Literacy Volume 1 for distance learning. Digital spelling word work, you can use this with really any of your word study, your patterns, anything like that. And I love this for upper elementary. I think your kids will really love it. It's 20 activities for Google Slides. All you have to do, click here to grab a copy. So it's going to force a copy. Give some instructions, which I love. So it's not a lot of work on your part. And then you can just assign just one of these pages to your kiddos for the week. If it were me, I would do the same activity for like 2 to 3 weeks so they really get the hang of it, and then kind of change it up. But there's lots of activities here that will keep them engaged. And then what I love here is that everything you need is here. There's nothing that you need to kind of figure out as a teacher on your own, because we know how busy you are. Who has time for all of that, right? All right, moving on, there's writing prompts for 3rd through 5th grade. Everything's done for you. You literally download it as a teacher and assign them to your students. And what's great about the prompts, you as the teacher can input your prompt and then they can add the text. So that part's completely editable. Or there's prompts that are already done for you. If you're just, don't have time, just send this out to your students. What I love about this, in our district, we do a lot of performance tasks, just kind of higher level thinking, kind of brings in some PBL to your math block. So what she has here is the PDF version. So when you get back into your classroom, you can use that. And then this one here has the directions and the digital directions and the answer key for you as the teacher that you can go through and see if your kids are on task and they're understanding or they are not. So scroll on down, and then what's cool is that she includes so much in this resource. So it's differentiated. So there's performance level A, B, or C. Let's just try out A so you can see what it looks like. So it gives your students the challenge, kind of tells them what they'll be up to. There are these highlighter strips that they'll drag over to show what's important. And then there's space for them to be showing their work here. It's all editable. And I like that it's highlighted here so your students know exactly where they need to put their information. But everything's here and it's super engaging and just fun. It's fun for your kiddos rather than just, your typical math worksheet. And there's interactive games here for prime and composite numbers, life cycles for Google Classroom. This one's amazing, a math intervention pack. And then actually, I'm going to go back to this one, the digital multiplication fact fluency centers. I think I kind of skipped around. This thing, I wish there was something like this for primary. It's normally $8 if you were to purchase this on your own. And I love, she's like, just click here, access the folder, everything you need. And then in this folder, it has everything multiplied by 1, 2, all the way up to 12. So all you do is you just click on it and the resource, there's so many options here for your students to send out to them. So there's these Google Forms here. There's an answer key. There's a booklet. There's a PDF for them. I mean, it's really all done for you. And I love that there's lots of directions just to make it super easy, especially for my teacher friends who aren't, super tech savvy. All good. There's morning work slides here that are completely done for you. So let's check that one out. They're right here in green. So really, week 1, all you need to do is upload this into your learning management system, include your tasks that you want your students to do, your supplies, and then your early finishers. And then the prompt is here. Tuesday, there you go, same kind of thing. So this is, I'm pretty sure it's a month worth. Yeah, it's 4 weeks worth of resources that you're getting. So it's normally $5. There's quick assessments, formative assessment, exit ticket journals, which are cool. And then this one I loved. If you're wondering, you need some sort of template, something for your Google site, whatever it is you're using, there's a massive zip file. Essentially, a zip file is a bunch of files put together. And what I love about this one is there is a video for you, a tutorial that will walk you through exactly how you can set up these templates in your classroom. And you don't need to use them all. Pick and choose what makes the most sense for you. But there's 80 different templates. And then here is a tutorial for organizing your assignments for distance learning and some different ways that she used this in her classroom, with all the clickable links. It's just a great way to get organized and make this super manageable. So there you have it. That's everything. I mean, it's a lot of awesome resources in the 3-5 back to school bundle. And remember, you can always bundle the bundles together, get a mega bundle, get the K5 bundle to use in your classroom because we want to make next year easier for you. And like I said, you can use all of these for years to come.